ISTQB Foundation Level, question 747. The following table shows 6 test procedures from P to U that must now be entered into a test execution schedule. See figure. Business severity is regarded as the most important element in determining the sequence of the test procedures, but other dependencies must also be taken into consideration. Regression testing can only be run once all other tests have been completed. Which of the following represents the most effective sequence for the test execution schedule, where the first entry in the sequence is the first procedure to be run, the second entry is the second to be run, and so on? Answers: A, R, Q, S, T, U, P. B, S, R, P, U, Q, T. C, Q, R, S, T, P, U. D, S, R, U, P, Q, T.
Take a moment to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to don't miss new ISTQB questions and answers that will help you guaranteed enhancing your skills. Join us on this learning journey. If you find value in that I do and my videos help you, then you have the option to donate through the links in the video description so I can release new videos on ISTQB questions on a regular basis.
According to ISTQB Syllabus, the goal is to run the highest priority test procedures as soon as possible. The two high priority test procedures are Q and R, but test procedure Q is regression testing only, and test procedure R requires S to be run first. So, the first two test procedures are S and R. The next two medium priority test procedures are S and T. Procedure S has already completed first. Procedure T is regression testing only and should be run later. The next two low priority test procedures are P and U. These two procedures should be run before regression testing. Procedure P should be run after U because code delivery is late. So, the second two test procedures are U and P. Regression testing are procedures Q and T, but Q has higher priority and T has medium priority. So, the third two test procedures are Q and T. Thus, correct answer is D. S, R, U, P, Q, T. All the rest of the answers are wrong. Answer A is wrong because the test procedure R is dependent on S, and we cannot check R before S. Also, the test procedure Q is regression testing and should be run later. Answer B is wrong because test procedure P has delivery delay constraint and should be checked after U. Since U has no constraint, U should run before P. Answer C is wrong because the test procedure Q is regression testing and should be run later. Also, the test procedure R is dependent on S and we cannot check R before S. My recommendation: you should correctly define test procedure prioritizations and test procedure dependency to pass STFL exam. Explanation. Finally, let's look at the section 5.1.5 test case prioritization in the ISTQB syllabus, where we can see that Ideally, test cases would be ordered to run based on their priority levels. However, this practice may not work if the test cases or the features being tested have dependencies. If a test case with a higher priority is dependent on a test case with a lower priority, the lower priority test case must be executed first. This is fully consistent with our solution and the correct answer D. Last but not least, as you might have already guessed, looking at your titanic efforts, diligence, and perseverance, I expect a gigantic progress from you. So, I look forward to your success, which might happen overnight. Never give up!